Well, joining us with more insight, we have Palestinian political activist Moti Abu Musabeh, who's joining us from Gaza. Mr. Musabeh, welcome to the program. First of all, I want to get your perspective on this recent escalation being carried out by the Israeli regime, and also about the responses that we're getting from various resistance fronts, i.e. Hezbollah, Hamas, Islamic Jihad. Many believe that we could be on the cusp of a third intifada.
First of all, thanks for having me. I think it has become a matter of fact for everyone worldwide that we are in front of a draconian, bloodthirsty Israeli far-right government. This crime, which was committed yesterday, came just after weeks of committing the last massacre against the Palestinian people in Jericho, in which the Israeli occupation forces killed 6 Palestinians by killing more than 11 Palestinians yesterday. This brings the number of the Palestinian people who were killed by the Israeli occupation forces to 63. We are still at the beginning of this year, and we have 63 Palestinians who have been killed by the Israeli occupation forces since the beginning of this year. This is the real translation and the embodiment of the racist and brutal attitude that this government holds against the Palestinian people. This indicates that the Palestinian people are in front of a wide-scale aggression that targets all the Palestinian territories, including the West Bank, Jerusalem, Gaza Strip. None of the Palestinian people, none of the Palestinian territories are excluded from that kind of brutality and that kind of this kind of draconian Israeli government. And actually, according to what we are witnessing, this means that this government have nothing to do with the Palestinian people, but to shed more and more Palestinian blood and to construct more and more Israeli and colonial settlements on the Palestinian land, to deepen the Israeli occupation on the Palestinian land, and to deny any kind of the Palestinian existence of the Palestinian lands. So this is a serious and a dangerous situation that the Palestinian people are experiencing nowadays. And actually, we can literally say that the Palestinians' backs today are to the corner. This means that the Palestinian people have nothing to do but to defend themselves and to use every means available in order to defend themselves, in order to resist the occupation and to struggle against the Israeli occupation. On the other hand, it should be a matter of illusion for the Israeli occupation government if it thinks for a while that using this kind of racism, using this kind of terrorism against the Palestinian people and shedding more Palestinian blood would enforce the Palestinian people to raise the white flag, or to be deterred in front of that kind of brutality. This is a matter of illusion for this government. The Palestinian people would stand in confrontation with the Israeli occupation. They would keep resisting the Israeli occupation. They would struggle for their freedom, and intensifying and the escalation that this Israeli government has against the Palestinian people would be faced by intensifying more Palestinian resistance actions. This means that we are in front of a wide-scale confrontation between the Palestinian people, represented by the Palestinian resistance factions, and the Israeli occupation forces that leave no stone unturned without committing more and more crimes against the Palestinian people. This should pave the way for the international community and the whole world just to understand that today, as they are accusing the Russian military and accusing Russia of invading Ukraine and committing abuses against the international laws and the human values, the Israeli occupation on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, they are targeting the Palestinian people, killing the Palestinian people. On the other hand, we hear nothing from the international community. I think this recommends the international community and the whole world to have a decisive stance towards what is going on.
Thanks a lot, Palestinian political activist Moti Abu Musabeh, joining us from Gaza.